Hi everyone, it's Karen Elaine Thomas with Yasutomo. I'm going to show you how to mix and store colors with Splash Ink acrylic mixing colors. I'm really excited about showing you this. You will just need your Splash Ink, the 4 colors. That will be magenta, blue, yellow, and black. A standard medicine dropper, such as this. It's something you can get at the hobby store or even a drugstore. Just has to have a small diameter at the top. A small covered mixing pot, such as there's a little 3/4 ounce jar, or you can get the kind of pots that have they're sort of linked together. Anything that you can store your pots in and have them covered would be the best if you plan to store them for a long time. So let's get started. So I'll start with making a primary red, and I'll just start with doing it in this pot here. You can multiply the recipe numbers on your guide, and that gives you much more color. And I'm going to go ahead and put 2 parts magenta, and I'm just going to do it a little bit in here so you can see. So you can see how I'm going to just very gently push the bottle, just gently until the drop just drops out. 1, 2. So you see how that, now that's a very little amount, but that's just so if I want to multiply it, let's say 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I have 10 drops there. And that means if I have 10 drops, I'm going to need 5 drops of the yellow. I'm just going to make sure that that yellow is open, and I just gently drop it in. That's 5 drops yellow. And just to test it, to make sure it's the color I really like and want, you can always adjust it. I'm going to take a piece of paper, clean my brush out, make sure there's nothing in it. Just clear water. And I'm going to mix it together and make sure it's the color I like. And it is a very nice primary red. I really like that. So I can store that at a later time and have it for when I'm ready to just paint. And I can do that, and I'm going to show you how to make a purple. Same way. I think I'll pick one that's 12. This is 12 drops of magenta. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oops, I think that's 12. Oops, 13. And I'll just say to tell you that it's a rough guide. That was 13 drops, so it might be a little slightly different shade of purple, but it's going to look great. And 1 drop of blue. Blue is very concentrated, so you need very little to make this purple. So you can see what happened. It became a beautiful purple. And this is more of a red purple because I did have more magenta. So if I want it to be more blue, just add another drop of blue until you get the color you really like. I mean, the recipe guide is a wonderful guide, but you can see there's a little more blue, so that blue turned out, or that purple turned out just slightly more blue in tone. And I can just keep going if I love my purples, which I do, I can make several variations of purple. See how that thing came out even more blue. So that's how I do that. Now I want to just show you real quick how to add your water, and then you can have a great time mixing colors on your own. So if you're going to do a pastel color, such as a pink, let's say, in the pink it calls for 1 drop of magenta, and 80 drops of water. So there's 1 drop of magenta, and I'm going to just pull a bunch of water out of my dropper, and 80 drops. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's about 30. So you can see the water is your white, basically. I'll clean this out, and I have a very light pastel pick. That's just a very nice pastel that you can use for, pastel colors. I also have wanted to show you. So that is really basically how you would use your water. You're just going to dilute the colors. So you'll see your Splash Ink will go a really, really long way by pasteling these out. I just wanted to show you one more color that I really like to make, and that's kind of a gold color, or a gold ochre color. You'll need 16 of the yellow, and I'll just put it right in here. 1, 2. Okay, that's 16. And I need 1 magenta, just 1 of those. I feel like a mad scientist mixing colors. It's fun. And 1 black. And then you're going to see this really, really great color come out of that. And that's one I love to use for all kinds of things. But there it is. It's a beautiful kind of a yellow ochre. So you can make anything. You can make navy blue, you can make burgundy, pastel colors, greens, different shades of green and different values. Well, have a great time making your colors with Splash, and we'll see you next time.